So Ben Tollitt, a couple of disappointing results this week, really, wasn't it? Starting at the weekend in those horrible conditions, and then in the EFL Trophy on Tuesday night.
Yeah, Saturday I think is, you're not going to play many games in them conditions, and they just played them better than us. They were a good side as well, to be fair. Up top end of the table, and then Tuesday, Lincoln. Obviously they're in a league above us, but I think we gave them a pretty good game. Obviously we had the goal disallowed, which we don't think should have been disallowed. So on another day could have nicked that really, but obviously the result hasn't gone our way. So yeah, two disappointing results after a pretty decent run of results or form really.
The weather was terrible on Saturday, but the manager said it was the worst team performance of the season. Yeah. It was a very poor performance, he said. What have you been doing to put things right this week?
Just trying to get back to what we were doing the weeks before it. Like I say, we had good results throughout November time, and then obviously the Tranmere game was it was a big game, and we didn't lose that one either. So yeah, just trying to get back to that and just trying to replicate what we were doing in them games.
I think the manager also sort of pinpointed just really not taking your chances and lots of good possession play, but it's that final third where the issue is. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think that shows in the numbers and stuff throughout the season. Doesn't obviously our goal difference is in the negative, and we've scored less than we've conceded. So I need to try and swing that round and try and pick up in them attacking areas, and we'll be doing our best. Not that we're not trying, and hopefully it just starts clicking again.
So on Tuesday night with that disallowed goal, which may not have been offside, is there a risk that sometimes when that sort of thing happens, you think, oh, nothing's going our way?
Maybe, but at the time you don't think it. It's just probably a mistake on the decision or whatever. But it's a bit, to be honest with you, I haven't seen it back, but they said on the side that it wasn't offside. So I don't know. Maybe it could have been a bit of bad luck going our way, but you can't really rely on luck. You sort of got to make it yourself, and so what we'll try and do is try and turn it into good luck.
How do you see the challenge of Cheltenham away?
Tough. Think the league's very competitive. I think everyone can give everyone a game. You've seen Port Vale came here, it was only 1-0. Could have easily got a point or won that game ourselves. We've played teams in that, but Bradford, they're a big club, and at home here we played really well. There's been loads of games throughout the season where we've more than matched teams, and I know we're down there, but I think they'd probably say that we've gave them a game. So I think any game in the league's tough. Cheltenham away will be no different either. So go there and try and win.
I know results for everything, but when you talk about some of those performances against some of the bigger teams in the league, do you look at the table and think, how are we still in the bottom two?
A bit, yeah. You look at it and you think, well, we gave them a good game, just came out on the wrong side here, there. And I know it is results driven, but I really don't feel like we've been one of the worst two teams that we've played, because we've gave everyone a decent game, I'd say, minus 1 or 2 games throughout this season. So it's probably a false position, but it doesn't lie at the end of the day, does it? We haven't won them games, so just got to try and turn that around.
Yeah, how do you turn it around? Is it about remembering the positives? It's only a couple of games ago, like you said, there were some really good results.
Yeah, just try and remember what we are good at, what we've done in the games where we've done well, and just try and knit it all together and take it forward. Like I say, November was a decent month for us. I think we were quite a way off, getting out the relegation zone. I think we ended the month out of it. Just try and take November's form into the rest of December now, and hopefully the rest of the season.
And when you see the run of games coming up, it's predominantly against teams that are nearer the bottom than the top. Is this a crucial period then?
Yeah, I think it is. Not to put any pressure on it, but there is 5 months-ish left of the season, so it's not like all be all and end all now. But if we have good results in and around these fixtures, then it can really set us up well to hopefully try and kick on for the rest of that season.
And with being the top scorer this season, is there a pressure on you? You know, but you say chances coming at a premium, you've got to really take them.
You've got to take them anyways. Whether I've scored 8 or I've scored none. I don't really see it as pressure's on me or anything really. You just got to do your job, aren't you? Really, at the end of the day. So. I'm enjoying scoring the goals. It's nice, and be nice to get a couple more, before the end of the year, going over the Christmas period.
You sort of answered the question really, but you're happy with the way things are going personally for you at the minute?
Yeah, I've been playing. Feel like I've been playing okay as well. Scoring, setting a couple of goals up. So. Personally, it's good, but it's not an individual game, is it, at the end of the day? So, keep my head down, keep doing what I'm doing, keep trying to contribute and help towards my bit of the whole unit, and hopefully that can help us, and like I say, it's not just a me thing, it's an everyone thing. So I'll just keep my head down, try focus, keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully everyone else sees it the same way, and then as a collective we'll all improve.
And with injuries and a small squad, you're playing a lot of minutes, aren't you? And at this time of year, it's got a back-to-back. Do you relish that? Do you thrive on that? Or do the legs feel it a bit?
No, I prefer it. I think if you ask most players, they'd rather play more than they train. You just sort of get into a bit of a rhythm, and games roll into each other, and you have maybe a recovery day in there, and then you train them maybe once or twice, and then you're playing again, and it's the same. And end of the day, you'd much rather be playing than not playing, wouldn't you? So, that's why we're football players, and I'm just appreciative of the minutes that I'm getting, and like I say, if I can continue doing what I'm doing, and trying to contribute in the areas that I need to contribute, then happy days.